In the heart of the lush emerald jungle, where vines curled like giant green snakes and golden sunlight dripped through the trees, there lived a young tiger named Tiko. Tiko was not like the other tiger cubs. While they wrestled or napped lazily in the sun, Tiko would lie on his back and stare at the drifting clouds, dreaming of faraway places, mysterious caves, hidden waterfalls, and sparkling lakes no one had ever seen. "I want to explore the whole world," he told the butterflies fluttering above him. The butterflies danced around his ears as if wishing him luck. Each day Tiko practiced. He sharpened his claws, stretched his legs, learned to swim faster in the river, even though he still sputtered when water got in his nose, and climbed the tallest trees to scout the jungle from above. The older tigers chuckled. "Dreaming again, little Tiko," they teased. But Tiko only smiled. One day he would prove that little tigers could do big things. One stormy evening, when the rain drummed against the treetops, Tiko sheltered under an ancient fig tree. A sudden gust of wind shook the branches, and something curious fluttered down at his paws. It was a map, old and yellowed, wrapped in a golden vine. Tiko's heart pounded. The map showed places he had only heard about in bedtime stories: the whispering waterfall, the rainbow rocks, the hidden grove, and one place even older, simply marked with a silver star: the heart of the jungle. At the very bottom, a message was scrawled: "Only the kindest and bravest shall find the heart of the jungle." Tiko knew at once. This was his destiny. Tiko couldn't go alone. The jungle was wide and wild, and he would need friends he could trust. He went first to Zara the zebra, whose stripes gleamed like moonlight. "I'll come," Zara said, stomping her hoof excitedly. "Adventure sounds much better than grass all day." Next they asked Miko the monkey, the fastest climber in the jungle. "Count me in." Miko grinned, flipping onto a branch. "Maybe there'll be bananas along the way." Finally they convinced Pippa the parrot, who could fly above and scout the trail. "Every explorer needs a lookout," Pippa said, ruffling her rainbow feathers. With their team ready, they packed supplies: berries and coconuts, fresh river water, a soft moss blanket, a wooden flute for cheering up if they got scared, and of course Tiko's map. Before the sun rose, they set off, 4 tiny explorers in a giant, whispering world. Their first obstacle was the River of Riddles, a wide, rushing river said to be guarded by ancient spirits. As they neared the riverbank, a mist rose, and a deep voice boomed from nowhere. "Answer this riddle, travelers, or turn back forever. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?" Tiko's whiskers twitched. Zara stamped nervously. Miko scratched his head. Pippa flapped her wings. "An echo. It's an echo." The mist swirled happily, and the river revealed a bridge made of glowing stones. They crossed safely, laughing and hugging Pippa for saving the day. The waterfall was even more magical than the map had promised. Water tumbled down from the cliffs, sparkling with colors, not just clear but shades of pink, blue, and gold. As they approached, the wind seemed to carry soft whispers. "Only those pure of heart may pass." Suddenly, giant stones rolled into their path, blocking the way. "What do we do?" cried Zara. Tiko closed his eyes and thought about all the good things he loved. His friends, the beauty of the jungle, the kindness he had shared. A warm feeling filled his chest. When he opened his eyes, The stones melted away like mist. The waterfall parted, revealing a secret tunnel behind it. Beyond the waterfall, they found a hidden garden where flowers bloomed only under the stars. The petals glowed softly, blue, silver, purple. Miko raced ahead to sniff one, and vanished. "Miko!" shouted Zara. Tiko stayed calm. "Remember, only kindness and bravery." He stepped carefully and noticed tiny footprints leading to a tree with a hollow trunk. Inside, Miko sat looking sheepish, covered in purple pollen. "You have to ask the flowers before touching them," explained a tiny glittering creature, a flower sprite. The sprite winked. "You asked with your heart, young tiger. You may pass." They continued, but now Tycho realized, sometimes being brave also meant being patient and respectful. The rainbow rocks towered like giants in the moonlight. But a fierce storm was coming. Black clouds rumbled on the horizon. "We have to hurry," Pippa warned from above. The rocks were slippery, and each time they climbed a little, the rain made it harder. Tycho roared a brave roar. "If we work together, we can do it." They built a rope of vines, tied it around Tycho, and helped each other climb one by one. When they finally reached the top, soaked but smiling, the storm broke. But above the rain, a real rainbow spread across the sky, brighter than anything they had ever seen. They danced and laughed under it, forgetting for a moment how tired they were. At the base of the rainbow rocks, hidden by ancient trees, was the entrance to the hidden grove. There, waiting in a circle of stones, were the guardians. A great white owl with eyes like lanterns. A wise old turtle whose shell held carvings of jungle stories. A black panther whose fur shimmered like the stars. "You have proven your hearts are strong," the owl said. "But one final test remains," said the turtle. "The heart of the jungle lies close. You must listen to it." Confused, the friends listened. At first, they heard only their own breathing. Then a heartbeat. A slow, deep, steady thump-thump, coming from the trees, the rivers, the very ground itself. "The jungle is alive," Tycho whispered. "You are part of it," said the panther. They were given a special blessing, a leaf charm tied with golden thread, and permission to enter the final place. They walked into a glowing glade where the biggest tree they had ever seen stood, roots twining into rivers, branches holding up the sky. The heart of the jungle wasn't treasure. It was life itself. It was everything connected. The animals, the rivers, the flowers, the stars. Tycho understood then. Being an explorer wasn't about finding gold or secrets. It was about discovering the wonder, kindness, and magic that already lived all around him. The golden leaf charms warmed against their fur, feathers, and stripes, as if the jungle was hugging them back. When Tycho, Zara, Miko, and Pippa returned, the whole jungle cheered. Tycho wasn't just a little tiger anymore. He was Tycho the explorer, kind, brave, and wise. At night, as he curled up under the stars, Tycho dreamed new dreams. He dreamed of teaching other young animals to explore with open hearts. He dreamed of adventures far beyond the emerald jungle, maybe even across oceans and mountains. Because once you have the heart of an explorer, your journey never really ends. It only keeps growing.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the adventure, please give us a like, share with your friends, and hit that subscribe button to follow our channel for more magical stories. Join us next time for another exciting journey. Sweet dreams and see you soon.